What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Today was a crazy day of DFS. It was one of those low scoring days like you tend to have sometimes, and it sucks because you want to score as many possible points as you can, but on a slow day, you got to take it how you take it, right? So, my lineup ended up going to 108. 108 was just below. This will explain how low the scoring was. Okay, my lineup got to 108. All right, and I was just under. Literally, I was point 0.2 away from cashing in the tournaments with the lineup, and I cashed in all double ups and won my head to heads. It was literally that bad of a day. Okay? Two of the four head to heads that I was in, two of those people scored under 70. So, like I say to you guys all the time, all right? A lot of times with my strategy, this is my strategy right here. All right? I will join in a few nice size tournaments, higher buy-in tournaments, single entries. All right? And then I will spread my variation lineups among those. Then, just in case it happens to be an off night, I will offset it with a few double ups and head to heads, because a lot of times you will have like a down night and your total score will be like a 115, 120 and the cash line was 130. All right, in that kind of situation, yes, you might not reach the cash in tournaments, but you will reach cash in double ups and you will win your head to heads majority of the time. All right, there are those rare instances where you face somebody who scores 1,000 points. It happens, but majority of the time, you will be able to pull it off scoring 115, 120. You know what I'm saying? And with a slow scoring day like today was, I was able to cash in double ups with a 108 in all double ups that I entered, and was able to win all head to heads with that score as well, which normally won't on a regular scoring night, but because everybody scored so low, it was a decent day. All right. Now I didn't profit a whole lot because obviously my big tournaments didn't end up cashing, so I ended up just drawing right even, which is cool. I'll take that over a loss any day. Like the video down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As you guys know, the giveaway, this video is the last giveaway video. My next video, I will be announcing the winner of the giveaway. I believe as of right now, you guys are at $70 total for the winner of the giveaway. All right, I believe there's been about 6 or 7 videos that we've gotten over 100 likes, which equals out to being $70 to the winner of this giveaway. I will be drawing the winner's name and I will be announcing the winner in the next video. I will also tweet him out on Twitter at Cam_ATL. All right, so good luck, everybody. I hope one of you listening will be getting $70 from yours truly tomorrow or tonight, whenever you're listening to this. All right, I'm recording this on Sunday night. All right, but this is for Monday. All right, guys, let's get straight into Monday's main slate. As you see at my first picture, this is the 5-game main slate, guys. All right, my first pitcher, I'm going Marcus Stroman. All right, Stroman has been kind of average. Yes, he's shown his glimpses of amazingness several times this year. He has got good upside. He's got good strikeout stuff. He's got a high ground ball rate percentage. He also holds his home runs down to a minimum. He's good at withholding home runs. He pitches also much better at home in Toronto. He's facing a good Cincinnati offense. All right, they are good. They're no slouches. They are a decent Cincinnati offense. But Stroman is just very good, and definitely in cash, you have got to play him in cash lineups for sure, 100%. GPP, I like him too with his upside, so I'm running Marcus Stroman for sure. Next up, Julio Teheran. I don't know if I ever say this dude's name right, but Julio Teheran for my Atlanta Braves. The reason being is they are in very pitcher-friendly Los Angeles. All right. On top of that, Mike Trout ended up leaving the game with a thumb injury. All right, most likely they will hold him out of this game. So this means that Julio will be facing an Angels team in a very pitcher-friendly park without their best hitter. Matter of fact, the best hitter in the major leagues. He will not be in the lineup. I'm predicting, at least. If he makes a remarkable recovery in one day, then cool. But I don't see it happening. Julio will be facing off an Angels team without their best player, and I love him for that at 8,900. I am paying up for both of my pitchers, as you see. At first base, Justin Bauer. I absolutely love Justin Bour. Sorry, I called him Bauer. Justin Bour has been awesome. All right, he has been awesome this year. He is arguably the best hitter in the major leagues. He is hitting very, very, very well this year with a lot of power. He's facing the righty in Hellickson. I absolutely love Justin to go deep here in Miami. I absolutely love it. He is locked in at first base. Second base, Rougned Odor. He makes contact with the ball, man. He's a consistent player. All right, he has his down moments, yes, but at home in Texas, he has been very consistent all season long. He's going against Ramirez, who is a righty. He hits very well against righties, guys. All right, Ramirez also does not pitch deep into games. He might reach about inning 4, inning 5. I absolutely love Rougned Odor here going against Ramirez. Lock him in at 3,700. He is a deal. All right, at third base, Josh Donaldson. I had Donaldson in one of my lineups today, and he ended up literally getting 0 points. A guy like Josh Donaldson bounces back from a bad day like that. I see him going big right here. It probably will be his best game back from that injury. I absolutely love Josh Donaldson. He is back and in full effect at home in Toronto, which is very hitter-friendly. I love Josh Donaldson. Lock him in. And there it is, guys. Marcus Stroman, Julio Teheran, Justin Bour, Rougned Odor, Josh Donaldson is the high five for the 5-game MLB main slate. I will be doing an early slate lineup for all of my followers. You guys know I appreciate you guys. Every chance I get, I got you. So on my Twitter, at Cam_ATL, I will be posting my early slate lineup. Make sure you guys follow me at Cam_ATL on Twitter. Run that early slate. I'll be dropping it for everybody tomorrow morning. Well, Monday morning. All right? By the way, happy Memorial Day, everybody. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm not sure how the work thing goes. A lot of you are probably off of work, so congratulations. All right? So let's get this money on Memorial Day. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clear this out. I'm going to clear the players out, and I'm going to go through the positions, and we're going to talk cheap options at all positions, all right? Other than catcher, because catcher's cheap anyway. All right? At first base, I'm going to go to 30, let's say right around 3,500 and below. I'm going to give you guys some good value, guys, and we're going to go through each position, all right? Obviously, at 3,400, I love Alex Avila. He's been batting second in the order. That's a great spot for him. I love him. Matt Adams. I'm really high on Matt Adams here. Lefty versus righty matchup. Matt Adams hits very well against righties. It is a pitcher-friendly ballpark, but Matt Adams should have a good game here at 3,400. All right? Luis Valbuena. When he has gotten in the lineup, he does well, so keep an eye on him as well. See where he's batting in the order. If he's batting high-ish in the order, he doesn't normally bat too high, but I like him at 3,100. He's a good value. You can't go wrong at that price range. All right? That's about that for first base. At second base, let's go down here to some value guys. All right? Andrew Romine, he led off for Detroit today. All right? Which is a good spot for him. If he's leading off, I love it at 3,000. That's amazing value for a leadoff hitter. All right? I love him. He's got some good bats behind him. I love him if he's leading off, so keep an eye on that. Make sure he's leading off. Jace Peterson has been doing fairly solid this year. I like him okay. He's not my first choice. But, yeah, I mean, at second base, pretty much my value play of the day at second base has got to be Romine if he leads off once again. All right? At third base, let's go down to some third base options. Nicholas Castellanos. It seems like I always like this guy, but he's fairly consistent. He makes contact with the ball. I like him here at 3,400. Maikel Franco could be a very good value play. I love Franco as well. Derek Dietrich, I like him too. He's a lefty versus righty at home in Miami. He has good games every once in a while. I like him a lot. And he's only 3,200. That could be some good value at third base. All right. And that's it. One more thing while I'm thinking about it. Tampa Bay just played, I believe it was 13 innings. Might have even been 14. But they just played a shit ton of innings in Minnesota. Now they're traveling to Texas. Okay? For a value pitcher, my value pitcher of the day that I like, I know it might sound crazy, but Martin Perez is 6,700 going against this Tampa Bay team who just played a shit ton of innings. I would not be surprised if a lot of Tampa Bay's big name hitters end up taking a little rest day here. All right? I would not be surprised at all, in which case I love Martin Perez even more. All right? He's at home in Texas, which is a hitter-friendly ballpark, but Martin Perez is my value pitcher of the day at 6,700. He's already got a good matchup against Tampa Bay. And with Tampa Bay playing so many innings the night before and traveling from Minnesota to Texas, I absolutely love Martin Perez. Lock him in as a value play there. All right? At shortstop, let's look at some cheap shortstop decisions. Andrelton Simmons. You guys know I love Julio, but if I was to go against Julio here in this game, if I was to make a lineup without Julio, I would run up Andrelton Simmons, especially if he bats second in the order. I know Mike Trout's not behind him, and obviously you want a guy like Mike Trout right behind him, but a guy like Andrelton Simmons that is a good batter, batting that high in the order, you got to take advantage at 3,600. I like him a lot. All right? Now, Tim Beckham's one of those guys, like I mentioned. I'm not going to be getting involved in too many Tampa Bay just because they just played so many innings and they're traveling. I'm not interested in Tampa Bay guys. Jose Iglesias, if he gets a good position in the batting order, he batted last in the batting order today. Escobar, he leads off for Kansas City majority of the time, so keep an eye on that. That's a good value at 2,400. He can get you what you need at that price. All right? And outfielders. Let's take a look at some outfielders, guys. Christian Yelich is one of my favorite outfielders. Lefty versus righty matchup. Yelich does very well against right-handed pitchers, and he also hits much better in Miami. I love Yelich. We all know he can bang that home run out. Brandon Moss has also been a guy that's shown some power flashes this year going against Morris. I love Brandon Moss as well. Justin Upton at 36 is a steal against Hamill. I like that a lot. D. Shields. Sin-Soo Choo took over his leadoff position, but if somehow he leads off, I don't mind him against Ramirez at all at 3,600. Kevin Kiermaier came through for me in my lineup today, but I will not be playing him this one. Nick Markakis. I do like Nick a lot against Nolasco. Matt Adams, obviously, as I already mentioned, in the first base slot. Let's see what else we got down here. Cole Calhoun. They're going to need some power to step up with Mike Trout out. All right, not sure exactly who's going to take over Mike Trout's, probably Ben Revere. But Cole Calhoun is their other power guy, and they're going to need somebody to step up here. But against Julio, I don't know, man. I see Julio having a very good game there. All right, Herrera is a good option as well at only 2,900. And that's about it, guys. Tyler Collins, we all know he has those random nights where he bats high in the order. Keep an eye on that. If he bats second, I absolutely love him. He is a steal at 2,700. I pretty much play him every time he bats that high in the order. He's a solid guy to put up there, and he has had those 30-point Draftkings days. I know it sounds crazy, but if you've seen throughout this year, he has had a time or two where he got to 30 Draftkings points in a game where he batted decent in the order. So I like him a lot, man. All right, Patrick Kivlahan. I know I can't say his name for shit, but at 2,400, he actually had a good game today. He will be going against Stroman, so no thank you. I do like Stroman, and I will not be going against him. And that's it, guys, for the bargain, guys. We had to go through that real quick. Now you know what time it is. It's the batter's box. I'm going to give you guys a list of names. This is for all day. This is every slate combined. All of these guys have done well against the pitchers they are facing. Find ways to get these guys involved. All right, so here we go. Brett Gardner, Todd Frazier, Carlos Beltran, Jake Marisnick. That guy is a good value guy against Santana, guys. He's normally a cheap option. Gene Segura. You got Josh Harrison, Brandon Crawford, Buster Posey, Matt Waiters. Jay Bruce has done well against Garza. 12 of 35 for 3 home runs and a 343 average. He has struck out a lot, though, which worries me. He struck out 10 times. So, I don't know. He strikes out a lot against him, though. All right. Cabrera is back. I like Cabrera. Duda has done well. Flores. Rajai Davis has done solid. Maikel Franco, I mentioned him just a little bit ago. He's done solid against Volquez. All right, Miguel Cabrera, Victor Martinez, Lorenzo Cain, Escobar, another guy that I mentioned to you guys that's a good little cheap option. He's gone 4 of 9 for a home run and a 444 average against Norris. I like him a lot, especially at that price point. I believe he was $2,700. All right. And then you got Derek Norris, Matt Kemp, and Evan Longoria. And that's it, guys. Good luck, everybody. I hope you kill it. Like I said before, the drawing for the giveaway will be in the next video. I will be announcing the winner in my next video. All right? So good luck, everybody. Spam that like down below. Let's get over 100 likes again so I can add another 10 to the pot. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As always, good luck. Make sure you hit up my Twitter, @Cam_ATL. For the early slate. I will be posting my early slate on there so we can all get this money together. Let's get it, guys. I'm out.